Okay, so the point of this video is just to answer a few questions that I've received about using Excel. Firstly, to make a histogram, you need to have the data analysis installed on your computer. So if you click here on data at the top and you look over on the right, you should have data analysis here, but perhaps it's not yet installed. To install it, you simply go here, Excel options, add-ins, and make sure that you've got your analysis toolpak installed. And to do so, if you go down to the bottom, manage Excel add-ins, click on go. You just have to make sure that the analysis toolpak is selected. The second thing that I want to talk about is making scatter diagrams. So here I've got a set of bivariate data. The first column is for the variable A, the second column for the variable B. And I select insert, and what I want to make is a scatter diagram, so I'm going to work with this option here. So I click on scatter and click on that icon, and in my case Excel automatically selected the data for me. But to select the data, you simply right click here on the graph, go to select data, and I'm going to edit the legend entries. So the series names, I actually want to have both names selected. And now my X values, select my X value, and now I'm going to select my Y values. Okay. And I want a graph where I'm able to label the x-axis and label the y-axis. So I go over here to chart layouts and select the graph that I want. So let's give this first one a shot. That's pretty good. And now I can go and edit the axis titles. So my x-axis is A, and I'm going to edit this here. And now I'm going to edit the title here. Okay. And if we don't want to have this legend, we can delete it, no problem. Okay, now, so for our purposes, we want to add a trend line, and we can do so by right-clicking on the data. So I just bring my mouse over here and go down here, add trend line. And in our case, it's a linear regression, so we want a linear trend line. But notice that there are many different types of regressions: exponential, logarithmic, polynomial, power, and more complicated things like moving average. So I've selected my linear trend line, and I've got this on automatic, which is correct. And what I also want to do is to display the equation and display the r squared value. Okay, notice it's r squared, and what we saw together is the r value. So what you're going to want to do is take the square root of this to match the r value that we've been calculating. Okay, so here we go. We've got our trend line, or our regression line, and the equation of this line. Okay, and if you have any more questions about the assignment, don't hesitate to come and see me during my office hours.